How does growing up in a violent and abusive home affect your relationships as an adult? Let's have this case study. Claire is curling up at home in fear simply because anytime her dad gets home drunk, he ends up fighting her mom. On this particular day, her dad comes home drunk as usual and throws both Claire and her mom outside, and they end up sleeping under a banana plant. So, how can this affect Claire as an adult? Growing up in a violent home leaves many emotional scars that are deeper than anyone can realize. Now, these early experiences affect what you consider acceptable in relationships. They affect how you love and how you navigate relationships in general. Now, in this video, we shall be discussing 4 signs that your love life is affected by your upbringing, specifically growing up in a violent house. In healthy relationships, children learn that relationships are safe and their caregivers are reliable. But in case you grew up in a violent home, you associate relationships with fear and anxiety. This can lead to anxious attachment, where you fear being abandoned and you are overly clingy, or avoidant attachment, where you push everybody away in fear of being hurt. When you are like this, you'll come out as emotionally unstable and hard to deal with, especially if you date somebody who doesn't understand. 2. Conflict resolution. Growing up in an abusive house affects how you solve problems. If you grew up in a violent home where you just witnessed screaming contests and physical abuse, you likely did not learn how to disagree or argue in a healthy manner. As an adult, this is portrayed in 2 ways. Either you associate disagreements with threat and you avoid it at all costs, or you explode at the smallest of things. Both are coping mechanisms that you learned in your childhood, but they will destroy your adult relationships. 3. Your definition of love. Growing up in an abusive home distorts your idea of love. You might associate love with pain, control, and manipulation. As a result, you might stay in toxic and unhealthy relationships simply because you think that is normal. Or you might be abusive to your partner because that is the only thing you saw while growing up. 4. Emotional regulation and trust. When you grow up in constant fear, your body stays in a heightened state of alert. As an adult, this can make you hypervigilant in relationships, doubting your partner's intentions. You are always on edge and you are always waiting for something bad to happen. This can make it harder for you to trust others and others to deal with you, thus ruining the relationship. However, this doesn't have to define your relationships forever. The first step is awareness. Once you know you have a problem, work on a solution. Talk to your friend, talk to a therapist, and try to be as intentional and as self-aware as you can. Thus, solve the problem and enjoy the benefits of a healthy relationship. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts at the comment section. We would like to know which other traumas should we cover in our next video. Also, give us insights about this video. Adios!